Welcome everybody to the channel. All new subscribers are welcome. Thanks for subscribing this week. Not far off 90 now, just 10 more people probably, and get to the 100 people soon. So yes, thanks for all the comments, like I say, about this cut the cord. I didn't want to cause so much controversy over cutting the cord really, but yes, it's just basically just like cancelling on the TV license. You've just cut the cord, you've cut your account with the BBC in any shape or form. That means whatever the BBC are doing, you're not part of it. So you've cut the cord with the BBC. That's what it is, folks. As I said, that's what it is. It's just a cutting the cord, no association with the BBC programs. Now, obviously, if you have Netflix, you have other internet providers giving you content like YouTube on this great channel I'm on now. YouTube is fantastic. It's just got so many things, and of course BBC all over YouTube. I mean, the other night I was watching Would I Lie to You, you know, which is mainly repeated so many times on the BBC anyway, with Lee Mack and one or two other people on there, you know, great people who guess, and you know, it's a great show. And don't get me wrong, it's a great program, don't get me wrong, but what I'm complaining about is the way it's funded, the way they have the monopoly on this country, of every household in the country having to choose whether they pay a license or not, or whether they have to pay whether they've got a license, you know, whether they're watching or not. If you're not watching, you're not paying. That is the situation with the situation with that's how it should be. You should have a choice. Now, in 2027, the charter, the British charter, the charter will come into effect. That means the BBC lose the existing contract, basically, with whatever they have with the government. Now, the government will not put any more money into the BBC, because obviously the over 75s, that's all the Silvertops, got free licenses, which was costing so much money for the not the BBC. The revenue was paid by the government. Now the government decided, so we're not doing that anymore. We're not going to fund that payment, that shortfall of the over 75s getting a free license. Say it was, say, £200, because that's what the BBC want to try and do, get this fee up to £200 and increase their gravy train of you know, monopoly. So like I said, in 2027 things will change. Now the live television, now Sky, BT, Virgin Sports and everything else, they've got a package deal which you can opt into and get BBC programs on the package. Now, if that is the case, you should be able to get Virgin Television, Virgin phones or whatever, internet, BT internet, and Sky, of course. Then there's other companies like coming along. There's Apple TV, which is coming. Now on Apple TV, they may not even bother with having applications for BBC iPlayer. But that's another thing. That's had to be negotiated in time with the companies. Apple and BBC don't really get on very well, I suppose. And Apple, they're an independent company, as we know, Apple phones and everything else. So the technology is going to be moving on in the next 5 years. Now, of course, the BBC are trying to milk what they've got at the moment. They've lost the over 75s because their 75s will never come back to them. You know, what they have, you know, it's going to be, they're going to target these people. That's what I'm trying to target on my channel. That if you're over 75, if you haven't got a smart television, just cut the cord and throw it in the bin. Throw it away. Then you've got no fears if they come knocking on your door, because you've got no aerial, no TV aerial, nothing to tune up to the TV, to BBC. You're not watching, you're not paying. So that's the first thing, you know, with any of my over 75 guys who are on here who subscribe to my channel. I thank you very much. Now, the next step obviously is, you know, in time, things will change with the BBC, because they have to get, like, everything's on your phone now. The BBC iPlayer can get on your phone. You can watch that. You can watch everything on your phone. Let's face it, you can go and buy an Apple phone tomorrow, costing you £1,500, the top of the range phone, and you can walk around with a TV set in your pocket. And if you've got access to an internet connection, you can watch anything what's on the internet. And of course, BBC iPlayer is on the internet. But you have to subscribe to the channel. You have to use an email address to subscribe to the and I'll give you details and address to subscribe to the BBC iPlayer. We do not want that. So that's the thing, folks. It's just cutting the cord, saying goodbye, Bobo. There's my teddy bear. He's sleeping. One of my kids' teddy bears. He's sleeping away, and that's what's the situation with the BBC. They're sleeping out the way. You don't care about them anymore. They're not auntie, all this kind of stuff. Great British company and everything else. As Mr. Belfield, Mr. Alex Belfield, if you tune into Alex's channel, the way they've treated Alex Belfield, I'll leave a link to Alex's channel. He's got a phone in tonight. If you want to have a discussion about the BBC, the great guy to talk about on live on YouTube is Alex Belfield. Now, Alex is a former employee of BBC Television, working radio, working other things. He hasn't been much on TV, but he's a great guy, got a very big following, and everything you want. You could have a live show. It's fantastic on YouTube. Really big following. I don't have to give his channel a plug, but anyway, Alex has a lot of confrontations and a lot of things that he knows what got on with the BBC, how they waste your money, stuff like this. But that's not the problem. We want a new way of funding the BBC, which is going to be either subscription. Every household, which is like 25 million people in this country, can have a choice whether they pay a license or not, whether they watch like Netflix. And that's the point on this channel. It should be, BBC should be like a company like Netflix or Amazon Prime or even YouTube, but they'll never be able to outdo YouTube. In a million years, they'll just never be able to do it. I mean, YouTube, there's so many things on YouTube that you can do, and people are on the phone with YouTube. All the younger generation, I'm 70 now, but the point is that all newer generation have lived with phones on the phone and watching things on the phone, YouTube, funny things and TV programs, films, anything. So that's the way it's going to go. And of course, Apple TV are coming into it now. Other companies like Disney. So there's loads of people coming through to the internet. And the BBC do not have the right of a monopoly of the internet. It's there for you to do whatever you want to do, though you pay for your provider, like say Virgin or BT. Now if you get BT Sports Live, you pay in their package. You shouldn't have to pay the BBC anything, because you've paid for the BBC Sport Live through their package deal. Why would you have to pay a license? It's not fair. And that's the next step, folks. This new charter in 2027 should stop that monopoly and copyright of Sky or BT or Virgin. The three other big people, and there's one or two other people, like I say, Apple TV are coming. They're going to show live theatre shows and all kinds of things in the future. They've no right to say, well, you need a TV license to tune into our television station. It's not right. So that's the next step. But the only people who can do that is yourselves, the British public, to say, no, we don't want this situation. Why do I have to pay double? BBC are getting revenue, having people like Sky playing live football, basically, or live cricket, or live tennis, or anything else, live, all over the world, because the internet's all over the world now, and you can watch it on your phone. It's not on a television. You can watch on your bloody phone. So why do we have to pay a TV license when it's on your phone? The TV is like a bloody phone, a mobile phone in your pocket, a mobile television, because there's so much technology about now. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, folks. I hope you agree, and give us some likes and give us some comments. But the main person that I will be contacting shortly about this internet monopoly they think they've got, the BBC. They haven't got anything. They're not a police of the BBC. Sorry, the BBC are not a police of the internet. Anyway, like I said, I'll maybe contact Chili John with an email or something, have a chat to him about things, and he needs to sort of explain this probably better than me, that they do not own the internet, and what you do on the internet is your own affair with your provider. The next probably thing on topic I'll make turn into is the Surfshark, which is Surfshark is a virtual private network, which is a VPN, which will give you some protection that whatever you do on the internet gives you some kind of protection. So a virtual private network. So we're going to talk next on a VPN, which I've got on my internet, and of course I've got on my phone as well. Anyway, there, folks, that's what it's all about. Thanks, everybody, and I'm thinking about, you know, the 100 subscriber, that when I get to 100, giving some cash away or something, or 20 pounds, maybe a Fire Stick, Amazon Fire Stick. I thought about doing. I don't know yet. I have to see. But anyway, thanks everybody. Leave some comments. And like I said, this is what I'm saying. We've cut the cord. If you're with me now, we've got no association with the BBC whatsoever. They're just another company, British Broadcasting Company, and I'm not really interested in them being anti or being anything like this and anything the programs they've done in the past. Don't get me wrong, they've done some great things, but times move on. You can't be living on the past. It's not only fools and horses, which they're still getting money and revenue, which you paid for, your license fee paid for them programs, and they're still collecting money for it, still selling it all over the world. And that's where I say they've got BBC Studios and all other things. So as I said, let's just say we've cut the cord, and BBC are no longer part of your household unless you wish to pay the license, which is all fair and good, subscribe to the BBC iPlayer, sign up and watch it on your television. That's your choice. But for me, I don't watch and I don't pay. So thank you very much, and I will see you on the next one shortly about a VPN. Thank you very much. Bye now.